protected and conservation areas as well. So the key message on that from my perspective is national policy should have enough flexibility for regional adaptation, because it ties the hands of people that are meeting regionally with people if they can't. If the story is about having community engagement, and this actually goes through place-based management. How far do we go in place-based management? Do we give the communities the authority to manage? Where does the municipality fit into this picture as well? We brought that in by we're putting that on the shoulders of Rob Capozzi, because this minister is Minister of Local Government as well as Rob. You can smile; it's okay. But that's been an issue all to the ARCOM process as well, and that's a very valid point and very valid issue. How do you address regional concerns and how things are managed when you have national and provincial-wide policies? However, this committee, I think, will make some progress in providing input into that. So I don't know if I answered your question very well. Since these last two slides have not been shared with my colleagues and has not been sanctioned by DFO review, I won't present those. But you could ask questions about some of the lessons learned, and I might be able to provide that. And Tim, since I've kind of suggested that we're partners in this, if you want to add to this, feel free to.
No, I think you've done a great job, Russ. It's been a long process from. Oh, thanks. It's been a long process from back in 2004. And I think it's probably safe to say that a lot of the participants are not entirely pleased with how far it's gone. A great many of them wanted to see a lot more results. But I think it is very consistent, and Russ made this point throughout, with the expectations, with the directions that other coastal communities throughout the country are going. And in many ways, it has gone further than some of the other integrated management initiatives throughout the Atlantic region and across the country. So as frustrating as it has been for some people, it has actually pushed the envelope a little bit farther than it has. So it still continues to be a bit of an experiment, if you will. That's probably not the right word, but it is a movement, if you will, in trying to create a more inclusive decision-making process for a lot of the activities that are taking place along the coast. So regardless of how long it's taken, it has made some progress, and I think sort of set the way for some of the other ones as well. But no, I support Russ's presentation. Good job, Russ.
Any other questions?
Simon, if you use this, then your question gets on the video, right?
Russ, thanks for this. The boundary that you chose was St. John down to the border.
Yes.
Why didn't you choose the whole Bay of Fundy coast of New Brunswick?
Well, the logical reason was the major influence and concerns of government at the time was aquaculture-fisheries interaction. Okay, and we felt we needed to start small and make progress in a smaller area rather than trying to do it broader.
And that the issues might be different in the inner Bay of Fundy.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was more because, I'll be very frank, the aquaculture activities was an initial driving factor, okay, and most of the aquaculture activity fits within that range.
Probably safe to say that the citizen concern was regarding the impact of that industry on the bay, and that's kind of what generated the Marine Advisory Committee, really. That was their real genesis, that concern.
Anybody else? Other questions? I have one. I guess the community values criteria, is that public now? Is that on the website, or is that something that's still being?
It's on the website,
Okay.
and it's a process in actually rolling that out. And we've asked for different departments to provide us with suggestions. We've asked the committee to give us feedback as to what their concerns are. Marine protected area is one of the issues that we put forward to the committee. The new Bay of Fundy marine site bay management area will be something that would be put on the table for discussion. We talked about going and giving an overview of the DNR's in-stream tidal policy, and rockweed harvesting is something that's up for renewal. We may take that to the committee for recommendation and review. We're actually working as a secretariat developing the template. We want to go through a test case just to see how it actually works and see whether or not that was one of the things during our first meeting. We had our first meeting to introduce new members to this process, and we talked about the CVC, and several people haven't been familiar with how that was developed and how it would be used. And my feedback to people is it's something that government had looked at and suggests we do a lot of this in terms of our evaluations of projects already, but they wanted a more formalized structure based on the feedback that they've got through all their consultations, and they've categorized the concerns, and hopefully that represents the values within the community. So that is open. That's available for review. I'll tell you up front. It probably hasn't gone through a very thorough scientific assessment to show the merits of it or anything, but it's a process the committee wanted. So we're saying, okay, you wanted it, now use it, and over time, if it is refined and becomes a very efficient approach, we'll recommend that this be considered for those that actually draft policy. And I know that's, I'm kind of stepping out of some comfort zone when I suggest that, but...
Okay, other questions? Anybody else have a question? Sean? We had Masters of Resource and Environmental Management student this summer, Fiona Clifford, and she's sort of examining 4 different areas in 4 different ICOM initiatives in Atlantic Canada, and one of them was, I think, the precursor to this work in the southwest New Brunswick, and then Brador, Bedeque Bay, and Placentia Bay. And I think, I mean, we're still working on her final report. I'll let you know that it exists, but we're refining it. Now, this is sort of part of our initiative in the ACZISC to sort of inventory the different initiatives that are going on, and one of the pieces that she was tasked with was to look at what is a triple bottom line for these kinds of things? What were the social, economic, and environmental benefits of each of these? And I think it's fair to say, although we're meeting with her later on, is that it was hard to get concrete sort of, so this actually did benefit from the process. This social thing benefited from the process. This economic thing benefited from the process. Maybe in some cases the environmental side of things could show some benefit. But in the case of your measures that government wanted for this process, so do your indicators sort of cover all 3 of those things?
The indicators aren't as extensive or as detailed as what you're outlining here.
Right.
It is more satisfaction that we've actually listened to, taken the advice of community members. The CVC has been used. The recommendations that have been made have actually been incorporated into policies. There has been feedback on those changes to the community.
Right.
Those are actually the indicators that we're using. Okay, We also have from UNB a PhD student wanting to be engaged in this as well, Courtney Purley, who is working under Rob Stevenson a bit. So.
Anybody else? Tim, did I say?
I just wanted to comment on your indicators. The indicators of success for these types of initiatives are extremely hard to quantify. I mean, we've struggled that with this organization for the past decade. Yeah. And how do you measure the success of this? And that translates in how do you sell it to get funding? I know from our own oceans management program, we struggle with that as well. How do we quantify the success that these types of initiatives have and use that for application for funding? So I know when we tried to come up with the indicators of success for this one, the same challenges arose. So it's a very common problem that we all share.
A good indicator of success is the number of calls received by the local MLA or the Minister of Fisheries, and Oceans and Agriculture and Fisheries, and Department of Local Government and Environment, and Minister of Natural Resources. That's a good indicator.
Yeah,
Pardon?
but you can also track the number of things that you put out.
Yes.
And the number of comments you get back.
Right.
Either from the number of groups or the number of people overall that provide that feedback.
Yes.
Right? So you can show that link that it's active and there's a lot of people back and forth, then you're gaining that success if that's one of your outcomes, is to increase not just the transparency, but involvement of the community in those sort of reviews and decisions, right?
Yes.
It's two-way learning.
Exactly. That was one of the
Government learning.
That's one of the. If you had seen the extra slides, that's one of them. There's education from government to the community members. So it's a two-way street, which actually is communication is probably the number one issue for the public to government and for government to the public, and this should help enhance that a bit.